Hello there. Welcome to a video demonstration of the Crescent Credentials system we just released on GitHub. You can find it here. And in this video, I will not go into the technical details. Instead, I will show a sample applications that we built to illustrate the capabilities of the system. If you're interested in the technical details, you can simply look in this report that we made available on the main page. So first, a note about Crescent. What is it? It is a cryptographic library that allows you to present conventional identity tokens, such as JSON Web Tokens and mobile driver licenses, with stronger privacy using zero-knowledge proofs. Okay, so let's look at the sample. It is documented in its own README. Well, before we start, I will just show the architecture and describe the components of the system. So the first one is the issuer. The issuer is a JSON Web Token issuer that works as it normally does. It's totally not aware of the Crescent system, and it issues JSON Web Tokens, or JWT, to the users. We do not have a MDL issuer because these are generated by the DMVs and official entities, and you cannot simply fetch one from the web. The second party that we have in our system is the Crescent service that creates the zero-knowledge parameters required by the prover and the verifier to generate and verify zero-knowledge proofs. The user consists of a browser extension that I have installed here in my browser, and a client helper that takes care of the more expensive cryptographic calculations. This could be a server or service working on behalf of the user, or it could be a local application, like it's the case right now on my laptop. And finally, the verifier, you'll never guess, it verifies the zero-knowledge proofs. Okay, so let's jump directly in the sample. I will be playing the role of Alice, an employee of Contoso. So Alice installed the browser extension that acts as our wallet. So it is, it's here. She has already imported her MDL from the state of Virginia in the wallet. So this is for illustrative purposes only. This is where I live, so that's the example I picked. The MDL in our sample is a mock-up one, but it follows the same schemas and has exactly the same structure as real ones. Okay, so Alice is here, and when she logs into her IT system, she gets a message that she can now obtain a employment verification JSON Web Token. And okay, she clicks issue, and there it is. So of course, this is for illustration purposes only, because in real life, users would not see these JSON Web Tokens directly on the web page. But the credential itself is very realistic. In fact, it's modeled after the ones issued by Microsoft Entra. So the Crescent wallet detects this JSON Web Token on the page and offers to import it. So when Alice clicks yes, the client goes into a preparation step. It creates all the zero-knowledge circuits required to present it later very efficiently. So this step only needs to run once, and afterwards, the presentations and validation of the zero-knowledge proofs will be very efficient. So while this is going on, Alice carries on with her life, and later she goes on this social website page. That's all the rage right now. Everybody wants to join, and to do so, she needs to prove that she's over 18. So fortunately, they accept Crescent proof for that. So she's able to use the MDL in her wallet to do just that, prove that she's over 18. But this is done with very strong privacy because that's the only thing that will be disclosed. In particular, the website will not learn which MDL owner that is, and they will not see the actual MDL, the signature of the issuer that could be used to track her after the fact. So you'll notice that this is very fast now. So if I click disclose, boom, in a blink of an eye, the client generated a zero knowledge proof and the website validated it. And as I mentioned, there is no way for this website to figure out which MDL owner that is. In fact, even if they went back to the DMV, even if they were the same party in collusion, they would not be able to identify Alice. It's one of the many MDL owners that have a non-expired driver's license, who are over 18. Okay, so let's go to example number 2. Alice later feels that she needs some mental counseling, and there's this health clinic that's paid for, or the service is provided by her employer for free. And but this is a very sensitive and personal matter, and she's not comfortable letting her employer know that she's visiting that website. In fact, she's not even comfortable with the website knowing who she is, and she'd like to be anonymous, or at least develop a pseudonymous relationship with this service provider. She's able to use her the Crescent wallet to present a proof that she's a valid Contoso employee without disclosing anything else. So the disclosure elements in the page tells that to the wallet, which will only disclose the domain of the email address and nothing else. And also a fact that the JSON web token that's used as a basis for this proof is not expired, it's still valid. So again, this is a very fast operation now that the preparation step has been done. It's a very efficient presentation and validation that allows Alice to gain access to this service in a completely verified, anonymous way. And this is a very useful feature to build some anonymous polling website or whistleblower or any privacy-sensitive service providers. Okay, so that's the system, that's the release. We're very interested in hearing from you to get feedback from the community. So please check it out and let us know what you think. Thank you.